Let's bring in Joumanna Bercetche in Dubai. I mean, Joumanna, trying to get to the facts of what is going on here, really difficult. On the one hand, you've got Iran has a history of dragging out these negotiations and not perhaps behaving in good faith with the rest of the world. On the other hand, you have the United States run by a president who likes to surprise and has a history of doing that. Very difficult to assess the state of things.
That is right, Anna. But let me unpack the initial post that President Trump put up yesterday before the market opened, I should say. The first bit is that he had instructed the Department of Defense to not conduct any attacks on Iranian civilian infrastructure on those power plants for at least 5 days. And I will tell you, for the people in the region, and of course I'm based in Dubai, this actually has come as a relief because of the potential for Iranian reprisals also on power plants in this part of the world too. So that is one part of the post. And of course, the second part of the post, he refers to constructive conversations that he's been having with the Iranians. Now, the question then becomes, who exactly has he been talking to? And the contradictions came through pretty quickly soon afterwards from Iranian state media. The Speaker of the House said that there were no direct negotiations taking place. But what we have learned over the last 12 hours is that there have been several mediation attempts at play coming through from the likes of Turkey, from Egypt, from Pakistan, Oman, and other Gulf nations as well, trying to resume the diplomatic channels to bring down the temperature. So this is what we understand is taking place. Also this morning, the Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi did have a call with his counterpart in Egypt, again, to discuss the situation in Iran. So whether this is going to yield anything, whether it's President Trump buying some time, again, big question marks, but it did, of course, impact the markets. Now, what I will say is it is day 25 of this war, and you have to remember the operations are still ongoing. There have still been joint U.S.-Israeli military strikes throughout Iran overnight. Some reported strikes near nuclear facilities have taken place, so we understand that limited damage was caused there. And in retaliation, Iran continues to strike back, and once again sending projectiles towards Saudi Arabia that were intercepted, over Kuwait, over Bahrain. We understand an AWS center was also targeted in Bahrain. More interceptions over the UAE as well, and missile strikes being targeted towards Tel Aviv. So we're still very much in the middle of the war. And one last thing that I will leave you with, let's not forget that the U.S. are also sending 2,500 Marines, ground troops, to the region. They're on their way there. And New York Times reporting that they're also weighing up the possibility of sending more than 2,000 airborne officers to the region as well too.